Hello, brilliant students, and welcome. I'm Abiola. Today, we are going to talk about the silent partner in your English exams, punctuation. Seriously, it can make or break your score. So let's get you ready to master it and grab every single point you deserve. So this is super important. You see, in your WAEC and NECO exams, there's this little thing called mechanical accuracy. Any mistake you make with punctuation here means you are literally throwing away your hard-earned points. And for all my JAM students out there, don't think you're off the hook. These exact same rules are a huge part of your use of English section. Now, you might be asking, how much does it really matter? Well, look at this. 10%. We are talking about a massive 10% of your entire essay score. That's a huge chunk. That's all about mechanical accuracy, which, you guessed it, is mostly punctuation. These are the easiest marks to get if you know the rules, and trust me, the easiest ones to lose if you don't. Okay, so here's our game plan for today. First, we're going to nail down the key rules you absolutely have to know. Then we're going to put that knowledge into practice with real questions from WAEC, JAM, and NECO exams. And to wrap it all up, I'm going to give you my personal cheat sheet to make sure all of this stays fresh in your mind on exam day. Ready? Let's go. All right, let's get started with the absolute essentials. These are the core punctuation rules that pop up again and again across all three exams. Getting these right is your foundation, your first step to making sure you don't lose any of those precious mechanical accuracy marks. Now, take a look at this table. These rules might seem basic, right? Full stop ends of a thought, comma separates things in a list. But this is exactly where so many marks slip away. The semicolon connects two related complete sentences. The colon is like a little signpost that says a list is coming. But the one I really want you to zoom in on is the apostrophe. Oh, this little guy causes so much confusion. For one owner, it's apostrophe S, the student's book. For more than one, it's E apostrophe, the student's hostel. We're definitely coming back to this one, so pay close attention. Okay, so knowing the rules is one thing, but using them under pressure is what gets you the marks. So let's jump into our second section and see how these rules actually look in real WAEC questions. It's time to put what we know to the test. Here we go. Our first practice question is all about dialogue. We've got two options here. Option A says, "I am going," John said, with the comma outside the quotation marks. Option B is, "I am going," John said, with the comma inside. Take a second. Which one feels right to you? And the correct answer is B. Here's the rule you need to lock in your memory. When you have direct speech followed by a tag like "he said" or "she insisted," that comma always goes inside the quotation marks. It's a tiny detail, I know, but it makes all the difference. All right, next up, a question about that tricky little apostrophe. The sentence is, "The blank books were left on the bus." So should it be option A, children's, with the apostrophe after the S, or option B, children's, with the apostrophe before the S? What do you think? And you got it. The correct answer is B. This is such a perfect example of a common trap. The word children is already plural, right? It's what we call an irregular plural. Since it doesn't end in S already, you're sure that it's possessive by adding an apostrophe, then an S. So it's always children's. Let's try one more WAEC question. This one is all about using commas in longer sentences. Look closely. Option A, if you study hard, you will pass. Option B, if you study hard, you will pass. The only difference is that little comma. Is it needed or not? The correct answer is B. And the rule here is actually pretty simple. When a sentence starts with an introductory bit, like "if you study hard," you have to put a comma right after it before you get to the main part of the sentence. Think of it as telling the reader to take a quick breath. Great job. Now let's switch gears a bit and see how JAM likes to test these same ideas. JAM questions are often about spotting the mistake. They want to know if you can look at a sentence and see exactly what's wrong with it. So here's a classic JAM style question for you. His contribution was blank to the success of the project. Should we fill in that blank with option A, significant, with a capital letter in quotation marks, or option D, just the simple word significant? The answer is B. This is a common trap. There is absolutely no reason to capitalize an adjective in the middle of a sentence, and you definitely don't need to put it in quotation marks. Remember, punctuation is there to make things clear, not to add extra unnecessary clutter. Okay, this next question is a straight-up knowledge check. Which punctuation marker are you supposed to use when you're introducing a list? Is it A, the semicolon, or B, the colon? The correct answer is B, the colon. Remember that rule slide we looked at? The colon is like a big green arrow that points and says, here comes a list. A semicolon is totally different. It acts more like a bridge that connects two complete sentences. You have to know the difference. And now for our last set of practice questions. NECO questions can be a little tougher because they often ask you to not only find the error, but also to fix it. This really tests your skills. You have to be a detective and a doctor all at once. Okay, look at this sentence. The child's book was lost. We know child's is wrong, but how do we fix it? Is it option A, child's with the apostrophe after the S, or option B, child's with the apostrophe before the S? And the correct answer is B. Child is a singular noun. We're talking about just one child. So to show that the book belongs to the child, we add an apostrophe and then an S. This is a fundamental rule you've just got to know for your exams. Fantastic work, everyone. We've gone over the rules, we've battled through practice questions. Now let's put it all together. This is my personal cheat sheet, the final tips you can carry in your head right into that exam hall. Here are 4 final game-changing tips. Number 1, in summary questions, do not just copy and paste. Use your own words and your own punctuation. 2, a simple dialogue hack. Every time a new person speaks, you start a new paragraph. It's that easy. 3, please, please, please master the it's versus its trap. It's with an apostrophe means it is. It's with no apostrophe shows something belongs to it. This is a favorite jam trap. And finally, capitalize proper nouns, names of people, cities, countries. It's an easy way to show the examiner you know what you're doing. And hey, if you need a quick way to remember the big 4 to check for in your essays, just think caps. That's for commas, apostrophes, periods, or full stops, and speech marks. If you can get your caps on straight, you are going to be in excellent shape. And there you have it. You are now armed with the rules and the strategies to make punctuation work for you, not against you. You've totally got this. If this explainer helped you out, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more lessons. And for thousands more practice questions, make sure you visit www.examkp.com. Good luck with your studies, and I'll see you in the next one.